Hey everyone, how y'all doing today? Hope y'all are doing well, staying safe. Hope everyone's staying away from getting COVID. I ended up getting COVID a couple weeks ago. Wasn't too bad, but I'm glad I don't have it anymore, I tell you that. But anyway, back today with another video, doing a review video on a scope for a gun. I'm not reviewing the gun. I got this pellet gun a while back. It's a Umarex Synergist. Just bought it from the local sporting goods store. It costed 150 bucks roughly. It came with a scope, but it wasn't the greatest scope. It's, you know, it's a cheap gun with a scope, so the scope obviously is not going to be great. So I went and bought a new scope. It's a CVLife or whatever you want to call it. I don't know the name. I don't know what exactly that is, but the scope looked nice. I'll leave links down below to it if you want to, if you're interested. I saw the reviews on it, had good reviews, so I figured I would try that one and see what happens. So this is the first time I've even taken it out of the box, so we're gonna kind of open this bad boy up. I'm using my CRKT CEO non-flipper. Open it up. I have a video. I can put the description down below to that video if you want to see a review video on it. Nice knife. I mentioned a follow-up, but I've used it a lot and it still has a pretty good edge on it. Might need to be touched up a little, but nice little knife. Okay, so on to the actual video I'm doing. So it comes with your little yellow. I'm guessing, I'm thinking that's a night sight. I don't actually even know what that's for. If any of y'all want to comment below and let me know what that is actually for. I believe it's for night vision. But maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. Heck, I don't know, but all I know is comes with that. The other scope had one of those too, and you know, the only thing I think of is night vision or sun. If it's really sunny, maybe it takes the glare of the sun out. Maybe, I'm not really sure what it is, but it comes with some batteries because there is a laser on it. It comes with a little tool, a cleaning cloth. Let's open that up so we can see what all's in the little package. It comes with some instructions. It's a 2.5 10 by 40, and the one that came on the gun was only a 9 by 30, I think. So it wasn't a very, and I had wasn't the greatest scope in the world, and I had a hard time getting it to zero. And I don't know, maybe it was just the pellets I was using, but we'll have to see. We'll try this new one out and see what happens. This one's nice, and this one would be good for actually. It's quite heavy, but this one might be good for, you know, any other, really honestly, any other gun you've got. Like if you're into the ARs or if you're into the rifles or whatever, this might actually even be a good scope for that. Like I said, I read all the reviews and it had a lot of good reviews. Lots of batteries. Holy moly. Does it take all of those? There's a big one. There's a big battery. I think that's for inside the colors, because there's different colors that you can put on the inside. So I think that's where, oh, that's one of the adjusters. That's one of the adjusters there. This is an adjuster up top, I'm sure. Yeah, that's an adjuster. You just turn that knob and it adjusts the up and down, the elevation. And this one here was for the windage. I think that's what that, yeah, that's for that. I'm guessing the battery goes in this one, because it takes batteries in the back, because there's supposed to be a red or green hash in the inside of it, and I'm guessing that's what the bigger battery goes for, because the little ones look like they go in here for the laser. There's a laser pointer right there, and then you turn this knob, I'm guessing, to turn it red or green or something, or we'll have to look into that and find out what the heck's going on. Let's take this off. So that's where that battery goes. How does that thing work? Because it's not turning. I'm thinking you're supposed to be able to turn that to make it red or green on the inside. But anyway, let's open up our batteries. Stick our batteries up in there. What way does it go here? I'm guessing it goes this way. Positive out. Let's look in there. I don't see any. I don't see the hash marks. I don't know if there's a way you're supposed to turn it on or something, or what. It's not this thing. It's not in here, is it? No. That's just strictly for. Well, we'll may have to pull out some instructions and find out how to work the thing. But I think that big battery is supposed to turn that red or green. The little hash marks in there. But I think you're supposed to be able to turn this knob, or push it in, or pull it out, or something. Let's see what it says there. Let's see. Laser radiation avoid. Just a. Okay, well, that's not. See, and you've got your adjuster here for your laser. We'll have to break out the instructions and see what the heck's going on. Wonder if I got the battery in wrong. We'll have to find out. We'll have to find out the hard way and see what the heck. Does this not work? No, this adjusts that just adjusts that. That's all that does. So it's not that. That's not our deal. Well, let's open these little batteries and throw them in there. See what we get. Hopefully this works. I'm sure I'm just being dumb and can't figure it out how the thing works, but we'll have to go on and do some reading on the instructions. So far, I mean, it seems like it's a nice, pretty heavy-duty scope. It's kind of heavy. It's little, but it's heavy. And that laser, hopefully that laser pointer works pretty good. If I can get it sighted in, that'll help get it zeroed and get the scope all zeroed. But I think I was using too light of a pellet. The gun's rated for 1,200 feet per second. But I've seen the reviews and they're only getting about 800 feet, but still pretty good. And I think I'm just using a really light pellet, and that's why it's kind of tumbling a little bit when it's going through the air, so I'm not getting full capability out of it. Let's see, I assume they go that way. Here's the cap for this. See, there's a button for that, so I'm assuming that's how. Oh, look at that. I saw the light kick on. There's my laser. See, I'm still not seeing the. See, there's the laser dot. That's cool. And that's just a button on the back. On and off. On, off. Okay, so that's off. But now the question is, how do I get the little green and red hashtags in there to work? Board side of the score. Like, it don't even say. So what the heck was that big battery for then? Yep, we're kind of a little ways off. Well, that's not too. I mean, you look in there. I mean, you can't really see, but when I look at it at the wall, you can see the dot. That's pretty close. It's pretty close to lined up with the center of the. Here you go, a little bit more. Just wonder how we get that other thing to work. How do we get this to work? Is it just a matter of turn it? Well, I'm turning it a little, I think. Yeah, oh, there we go. It's turning. Let's see. Ah, see that? That's cool. There's your green. So it's kind of stiff at first to turn. That's all there is to it. There's red. That's off. Oh, that's just green. Green 1. So there's 5 different settings on it. Yep, there's 5 different greens. So there's 1. There's 2. There's 3, which I don't know what the difference is exactly. There's 4. Oh, the line gets smaller or bigger. 5. Oh, that's 4. 4. 5. I don't know exactly what the difference is. And there's off. And then we got red 1, red 2, red 3, red 4, red 5, and off. Kind of cool so far. I will let you guys know what we got when we get to the adjustments on it. Oh, what the heck that does? Is that like a fine-tune adjust or something, or is that... Yep, that's how you can adjust it that way without having to pull that off. And that's your fine tune. That's your big tune, that's your fine tune. This one doesn't have the fine tune, this one just has the big tune. That one just has your windage. See, it starts right there and you can turn it. Let's set it at 0 just because 0 is a good starting point. Cool. And then it comes with a little tool, a little Allen tool to adjust your laser, which is really close just by looking at it on the wall from here. It's really close. It's off a little on the windage. But not bad. I like it. I think it's cool. I think this would be good for any type of gun that you're shooting long range. Maybe not like a long range rifle, but a longer-ish range rifle. Maybe your AR if you like the ARs. If might be decent. So, anyway, that's the review video of that. I like it so far, just from what I see. I'll have to do a video how to install it. It's pretty easy, I'm sure. And then maybe once I get it zeroed, we can do a video on how accurate the thing is. So, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll leave links below if you want one of these. Leave the link down below on where to get one. And stay tuned for some more videos. And be sure you like, and make sure you subscribe. You know, do the things. Cost you nothing to subscribe, and it sure helps the channel out a ton. So anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.